Step one, guys, is gain clarity on what you want. Step two is align yourself with the vehicle that actually allows you to facilitate that life, that vision, those dreams. And when it comes to vehicle, there are two things that are so important, guys. The first one being who you are. Okay, we always have to be working on ourselves. We are a vehicle, and we are the ultimate accountability and responsibility that is going to allow us to create the life we want. So when we're talking about vehicles, once we've got clarity, there are two things you need to put all of your focus into. Okay, one, yourself. Always working on yourself more than you even do on your career. Okay, work on yourself more than you do on your career. Always. Because you are always going to be the framework, the foundations that everything stands on. All right, there is a version of you right now that doesn't have any of the problems you have. So work on you, and that will allow you to go and become and create that life. Step two to the vehicle, or part two of understanding the vehicle to create what you have clarity on in that vision, is it's your career. It's the vehicle of your career. Okay? Now, how many guys talk? Emphasis on talk. How many guys want? How many guys want this, right? How many guys want the sun? How many guys want freedom? How many guys want multiple homes, multiple locations? How many guys want to just jump on a plane whenever they want, go to wherever, go network with so-and-so, go to X mastermind, go on a first date in whatever country? How many guys want complete freedom, complete autonomy? Okay? Now, when it comes to complete freedom and complete autonomy, there are two elements to that. One is income, actual cash flow, not cash in the bank, not cash saved up. Lifestyle does not come from me having X amount of money in a bank account. It comes from X amount of cash flow coming in every month. So the first thing when you think about career paths, guys, is does this job, does this career actually facilitate the income, the monthly cash flow that would pay for this lifestyle? Okay, so you need to sit down and you've got clarity on the vision. Okay, how much would it actually cost? Okay, well, I want 2 villas. They're both 15 grand a month. Okay, so we need 30 grand a month for that. We need travel. That might be another 15 grand a month. Okay, we're at 45. Then we've got dinners. Then we've got food. Then we've got all organic stuff. Then we've got the best gym. Okay, maybe we need, hypothetically, 10 grand a month, 50 grand a month, 100 grand a month, depending on how big your vision is. There are no right or wrongs. Your vision will grow. I know I definitely didn't have the vision I have today. Okay, but you need to have a career that facilitates the cash flow, not about saving money. It's the complete opposite. It's actually about investing money, using money as your tool to get to the point where you are the guy in the career that creates that cash flow. People that save their way to a lifestyle, that's a psyop, guys. They're actually getting further away from a lifestyle. Okay, so first thing is cash flow. Am I in a career that would facilitate it? If not, what careers would do so? And everybody can earn a cash flow. Okay, everybody. The second thing is not just the industry, not just the career path, but like, is this an in-person thing? Is this service-based? Is this online? Okay, and if you want freedom, I'm going to tell you right now, especially if you're starting out from, less than 100K in the bank, you're starting from zero. You want to be starting a service-based business. You want to be starting a coaching model around something you've overcome. You want to be starting a digital product. You want to be starting a course. You want to be starting an agency model, maybe providing, instead of B2C, like helping a one-to-one person, maybe helping a business with something, maybe with email marketing, maybe with copywriting, maybe with funnel design, maybe with content creation. Okay, so whether, like, I help my guys build not just themselves in my elite fitness and mindset and become the guy and be bulletproof, but also Then when it comes to phase 2, which is being the vehicle, we help them align the path. For some guys it's coaching, for some guys it's coaching fitness. They're already in great shape. Now let's inspire the rest of the world to do that and follow something you're passionate about. Maybe it's guys who are in real estate and they'd been really good in real estate and now they want to actually help other people online do that, but now at leverage to the whole world, right? There are so many different things in terms of coaching. Maybe it's the agency thing and you want to work B2B. Maybe you're pretty handy with a camera or editing, okay? So all of these models work. And these will all be uncapped. Now, I say uncapped. They're uncapped if you have the right systems in place. The first thing I do when we onboard someone into my elite business program is I come in and I give them all of the systems. I give them all of their offers, actual scalable, high value offers, but with systems that scale. There should be no cap to a coaching or agency business if done correctly. Because most people may start a business, an in-person business, or sometimes even an online business, but just set up incorrectly. Even a coaching business, I see people do this all the time. We get a lot of guys come to me at like 5K a month or 15K a month, and they're hitting a pain line, they're hitting a wall because they don't have their business, their operations, their systems set up in a way, i.e. they're in the wrong vehicle within the vehicle, okay, where they're just putting a roadblock on themselves. Like for example, the more work they try and do, the more income they try and earn by trying to help more people, they just get to a point where like they lose their life again. Now they don't have that perfect day. They can't just come outside in the morning and film a video because they have to be on calls all day and they have to be in all these meetings and they have to be doing all these tasks, and then they can't do anything. They can't travel, they can't go somewhere with their girlfriend, and they can't go out with the mates for the steak because they've got to be in the office 24/7. Like when we build businesses, when I built my business, I asked myself one powerful question, and I always say this: your life will be as good as the questions you ask yourself, how well you answer them or get answers from mentors, and then put that into action. And one question I asked myself and then went to work on and found mentors to help me bring this to reality was, what would need to be true in order for me to live my perfect day? You know, have no more than 2 hours a day on a computer, but yet still run 7-figure businesses, okay? And I know there's guys in coaching, I know there's guys in all sorts of businesses around the world where they're working 14 hours a day and still can't even make 6 figures or multi-6 figures because the systems are wrong. They're asking the wrong questions. They're operating like a 6-figure guy or like a 3K a month guy. They're not operating in alignment with that thing, okay? So you guys always need to be working on yourself. You're the vehicle. The more you personally develop, the better your mindset, the better your questions, the more belief you're going to have, the more confidence you're going to have. The world rewards the most confident men in all areas. And the second thing is, you guys need to make sure that you are in a vehicle, you're in an industry that provides a cash flow, and you're in a vehicle within that industry that would facilitate that lifestyle with the correct systems, because you can be in a vehicle but with the wrong systems, which is no longer a good vehicle, okay? It would be almost like having a Ferrari, like you've got the Ferrari chassis, that would be like you're in the online coaching or agency or service-based space, but the engine's got like holes cut in it. And it's just fucking not bullshit. It's not working right. The faster you press the pedal, the more it keeps breaking down and gives you pain and gets you stuck and smoke coming out the engine. We've got to put you in. We've got to make sure you don't just have the chassis, but you've got the engine, you've got the exhaust, you've got the brakes, you've got the fucking gearbox. It's cool. Get the chassis, get the industry, get the online service-based space, but we got to build the inside of that car so it operates just how you want. And that's what you got to do. And once you've got clarity on the lifestyle you want, think about where is your purpose, who do you want to help, where are you already valuable that you can just instantly provide value if you got yourself into that vehicle and knew the systems and knew how to build that business. Okay, because a lot of you guys have knowledge, you just don't know how to build the business. That's where I come in, all right? I'm not going to coach you how to coach people. What I will do is coach you how to build the business that allows you to coach people, okay? Or if you're not at that point yet, Where are you passionate about that you can get better in? So I coach a lot of guys in my elite fitness and mindset who aren't yet necessarily ready to be the fitness coach, but they know they want to do that because they love fitness. They just know they need to go more all in on themselves first to become the role model. Maybe I've got guys in my elite fitness and mindset where they're all in on themselves, building themselves up, but they're not working on being a fitness coach. That's not their purpose. That's not their calling. They're working on themselves because that's the most important thing. But simultaneously, they might be working on copywriting and they might be studying copywriting so then they can start their agency. Okay? That's the way I want you to look at this, guys. And don't fall in the trap of just turning up to your current job, whether it's online or in person or 9 to 5 every day, wanting the lifestyle when you're not putting yourself in the vehicle. If you want that lifestyle, you must get in that vehicle today. You must start that online business today. You must acquire the knowledge and the systems today. You must be all in on your fitness and your mindset and how you operate and how you see the world today. Because the amount of guys that say to me, Tom, I want the lifestyle you've got, I want the business you've got, and I'm like, yeah, but you do know I got myself in the vehicle. I was in that vehicle. Like right now, you're still not in the vehicle, but you're saying you want it. The difference between me and you, even back at the very start, was I put myself in the vehicle. I went all in on fitness, all in on mindset, all personal development. I went all in on business and putting myself in the business model and then learning from the mentors, and every single day 1% better in the vehicle, right? If you're not in the vehicle and you're not moving 1% better every single day inside the right vehicle, well, you're just delusional, guys, and you're hurting yourself. This is why you feel so much like stress and like downness, and then you display a lack of confidence to the world, and the world can feel a lack of confidence from you, which in return just hurts you even more, because then you get less opportunities. Okay, you've got to get yourself in the vehicle. You've got to take the jump. You've got to do it. Don't worry about how, just understand that you want that vision. So put yourself in it and let the how bring itself to fruition. Okay, guys, because I'm telling you now, right, every single one of you guys watching this, if you put yourself all in on yourself, fitness, mindset, personal development, and you put yourself in a career, in an industry, in that online service-based vehicle, and you learn the systems, you learn the content, you learn the marketing, you learn the sales, you learn how to run operations within the business and lead acquisition and all of this. You learn this, which is very simple. No action is a hard action. Every action is easy. It's very simple. If you actually did these two things, you aligned yourself in the physical body vehicle and you aligned yourself in the career vehicle today, well, let's not even say today. If you'd have already done this very simple thing, and the only reason you haven't yet is just because you might not have heard someone say this, or you might not still be in the right mindset, I can't tell you how much opportunity you've missed out on so far. You could have probably taken 10 business class flights by now if you did that last year. If you just did that 1 year ago, 2 years ago, and you actually did this, you may have been flying business class. You may be out here living in crazy villas. You may have gone to Dubai, to Miami, to LA, to Bali, to Thailand, Dubai, London, all the hot spots. The amount of opportunities you have missed out on because you have simply not aligned yourself into the physical and career vehicle is ridiculous. You have to make sure that you put yourself there today so you're not continuously missing out. It's a choice, guys. You have missed out on this, like you've missed out on all of this because you've made a choice in the past, whether it was subconscious or conscious, right? If you want to go and create that lifestyle, you want that experience with women when you go on dates, you want to build that network, you want real brotherhood of high standard men, you want the ability to travel, to do nice things for your family, that's all yours if you align yourself in the right two vehicles. Make sure you do that today, guys. Don't put your eyes on don't put your head and close your eyes on the pillow tonight until you have actually moved yourself forward in both of these vehicles today. Otherwise, you're just burning time. You're like, oh, well, this will be the right time. You do know, guys, right now, this is your life. This is the time. This is the time today to make it happen. You know, I've fallen in the mindset frame before, guys, of thinking that, oh, you know, like in a couple of years, like this will happen then, when, da, da, da. And it woke me up one day and I was just like, no, this is it. This is life. School's fucking over now. And it has been a very long time. This is it. Today is the day where if I want to get something, I have to do it today. You guys are just waiting for the fucking tooth fairy, which is not coming. Let's go, guys. Take action. Winners win, losers lose. Both chose. Both are responsible. But only the winners like to take the credit. Losers lose out of choice, and so do winners. But losers just don't like to admit that they chose that path as well. Winners like to admit that they chose the path. Losers don't. But both of them did the same thing. Let's go.